What's up, guys? We are back with another video here. This video is going to be how to inspect and repack the jackshaft bearing on a 2017 to 2021 Axis chassis Polaris Snowmobiles. Mine here is a 2021 Assault 850. From what I've known, most of these problems have occurred on the 850 motors, but we are going to check it out today and teach you how to repack it, and we will see how that all goes and hope it looks good, so stay tuned. Alright, so the first step in this is going to be removing side panels. So side panels, 2 clips, 1 strap, pulls right off. Set that aside. Okay, so now that the side panel is removed, we are going to take the clutch tool. We're going to spread open that clutch so we can remove the dry belt. Dry melt is removed. Okay, for taking the secondary clutch off, it'll be 15mm bolt. You're going to want to also put your parking brake on. On there really tight, which is good. That's what we want. Alright, let's finish it off with the socket. Be very careful, there's a ton of washers on these. You don't want to just lose washers, just make sure you keep track of them. The secondary clutch should be able to slide out now. Be careful, there's washers on the back side. So I just heard that clutch fall. As you can see, that washer's not there, so we're just going to take that. It fell right in the bottom here. And that sits down there on the jack shaft. So what I'm going to do is just insert the bolt, just so I don't lose any of these washers. Alright everyone, so what you can do is use something sharp like a screw here. Careful not to puncture it. As you can see, as I pull, it will come out. Be careful when you're doing this. This is a process you don't really want to rush, I'd say. Kind of sucks. These rip. Do go by hand now here, and I can just get my nail in there. Oh, there we go. There you go. Just came off. So we're gonna take a peek in here. This is kind of a very important thing. So I'll kind of get you guys in here. There's your bearing. As you can see, grease-wise, not much. Not much, to be honest with you. There's some. We could definitely add on this cover, as you can see. Okay, there we go. We do, on this cover though, have some. You kind of see it there. So, we're gonna have to fix that up. Alright, so we're just gonna clean our cap up here. So I just take it, get the old grease out of there, so I'll just kind of run in there and just go like this. There you go. That's what it's looking like. Alright, let's put it on the sled. Okay everyone, so I'm going to use a grease gun now. We have an electric one. We use high performance, high temp. Make sure you get high temp grease. That's what you want. And don't be afraid to get your hands dirty because they will get very dirty. Very greasy, I should say. More than plenty. Obviously, we're not going to leave it like that. What I'm going to do now is either use like a popsicle stick or something, but what I'll just use is my finger and some rags. Clean it up, because that is too much grease in there right as it sits. It's a pretty good amount, but we'll clean that up. Also make sure to clean up the cap right here. Clean out the inside of that. And clean the grease out of that, and you should be good to go. Alright, what I'm going to do here is just kind of come in here, the rag, get the excess stuff off. You want it to be full, but not insane, I'd say. Good amount, not just don't go wild with the grease. That's all I'd say. But all we're doing here is getting some of the excess out, and then just overall cleaning it up in here. Alright, now we are going to put the cover back on. I'd say this is looking a lot better. That's about the amount I'd put on. I'll show you a little in depth closer here. That's what I do. You can actually still see like the bearing on the inside. You can see it's definitely actually packed now, which is important. Alright, let's get that cap on. Alright, getting the cap on here. Make sure it's cleaned up like we did before. And be careful when you do this. I just try to get my hands in here. And you're gonna kinda wanna set it in there. And I start on one edge, as you can see, and just wrap my thumbs around it. Pry it in. Make sure it's all the way in. As you can see, there is a lip. There's a slight lip in there. You want to really get that in there. What I'll even do, take a little screwdriver or something, just make sure it's pushed in correctly. This is very important. Alright, that is the jack shaft bearing done. Looks really good. It is packed with high temp grease now. So, that's always really good. Alright everybody, we just torqued down the secondary clutch. It's supposed to be at 15 foot-pounds. Now all you gotta do is put the dry belt on. You should be good to go. Alright guys, belt is on. All we gotta do now is start the sled, let it rotate the track a few times, and it will kind of tighten up and be all good. Alright, look at that perfect tension now. Beautiful. That's all I gotta do. Alright, let's get our side panel back on. Alright guys, so take a 2 pieces of plastic and put them in like that. Make sure to grab your clutch spreader, put it back in the hole you found it. Like that. Take your side panel, get your 2 tabs in first. Put the tab in like this. Fold it over. Get the front 2 tabs. Some rubber thing, and then you're just get your 2 box. Alright, side panel's on. Alright everyone, there you guys go. There is a complete video how to repack / grease your jack shaft bearing on your 2017 to 2021 Axis snowmobiles. Again, mine is the 2021 Assault 850. And yeah, so there you guys go. That's all there is to it. Very easy process. Doesn't take too long, maybe what, 30 minutes? There you guys go. So thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe and like the video. And then just comment if you have any other ideas. Alright, thank you guys.